So we need to take a look typical architectural design representations, design visualizations, conventions, okay? Let me show you one of the professional award-winning design competition work done by professional architect firm. Take a look. This is site plan, okay? Site plan, but originally generated by 3D, okay? Not just line drawing site plan, and diagrams, infographics, and separated floor plans in 3D. Very typical floor plans, but color fill thanks to the 3D model, okay? Composition. And very well made architectural view, not photorealistic, but they are looking architecturally, visually, very effective, okay? Some diagrams. Okay, composition with real world picture for the background, and lots of dummy buildings surrounding this main building, but anyway, another type of architectural visualizations with lots of series of floor plans. Take a look, interior scenes. Something photorealistic and something just visualization effective representations. Here I list up students' work, not professionals' work, okay? Non-professional, but take a look. You made lots of similar design, so-called design panels for the design critic, design final presentation, and so on. Title bar, contents, and so on. Take a look. Title, heading, text, placed usually on top. Some concept representation, concept diagrams, explanation, some descriptions, and series of floor plans, elevations, typical drawings, industry standard drawings, and so on. Some diagrams and rendering images. Take a look. Some photorealistic, visually effective renderings placed most of the design panel layout. Okay, your final projects, you don't need to make this kind of large size design panel, okay? Okay, this part is one of the example for your final presentation. Or this part, okay? Or this part, okay? Not just a single image, okay? 2 or more images. In other words, separated 3-4 files in comparatively higher resolution containing those type of photorealistic render and architecturally very effective drawings, renderings, visualizations, and so on, okay? That's why we are running this class, visualization class, okay? Okay, let me show you extreme photorealistic visualization first. You can refer to lots of useful website references. Just Google it, okay? 3D Max or 3D computer graphics, interior design, architecture. Any keywords can be retrieving this kind of website. Extreme photorealistic 3D render. This is cgarchitect.com website, but this website had a 3D Max based design competition. So take a look, this picture. This is not a real photo. This is award winner from this 3D Max design on the cgarchitect.com. And another award winner, take a look. This is 3D Max model and render, okay? So you can make this kind of visualization without any additional applications. Of course, there are lots of post-processing, such as Photoshop, 2D graphics modifiers used. But anyway, take a look. Very, very photorealistic, okay? How about this one? Another tutorial you can easily find out. This is tutorial. So take a look. This 3D Max geometric model shape is fake, okay? There is only one single box. There is no wall object, no street object behind, nothing in front of this structure, okay? Only there is a table, couch, and some furniture, and this plant, and this picture frame, window, and outside view environment, pictures. And then you can get this kind of visualization, render output by using MentalRay or V-Ray. So according to this website tutorial, you can take a look in detail how to model and render this kind of scene. How about this one? This place is looking like an interior of an apartment in New York, Manhattan, because of this outside view, right? But anyway, this is another very famous computer graphic website, 3dtotal.com. This website also provides you amount of 3D Max example, Rhino tutorial, even SketchUp tutorial and examples. You can navigate this website and take a look. Tutorials, examples, videos, website, and so on, okay? Another render from that one. This is SketchUp render example. How about this one? Very bright and very photo-like picture, but anyway, it's another render. I think it's V-Ray. How about this one? This kitchen model is here, okay? It's another type of architectural building, but not 100% of building modeled. Just kitchen and dining room area with this ceiling structure. Another type of fake building. But anyway, thanks to this building model, the author of this one can provide you amount of separate render visualization. All they are looking photorealistic, okay? Very realistic, okay? Take a look. Even this furniture and the table, any single interior design features, elements are looking like pictures. But anyway, you can refer to this website tutorial how to set up your environment light and background images, some detailed options, texture map, how to assign material, adjust environment and material light options, and so on, in order to render something like this, okay? So those are extreme photorealistic render cases, but you don't need to make this kind of extreme photorealistic render. But based upon the former students, your senior students' work last semester, last year, at the end, at the final, some of you submit something like this, very realistic images created by you, okay? Using 3D Max, MentalRay, or V-Ray, or your own pictures, Photoshop, and lots of related, relevant applications you can use. That's exactly what you need to do for the final, okay? But actually, photorealistic visualization is just one of visualizations, not all the visualization you need to do. My point here is, again, I told you this one a lot when you're freshman. Photorealistic render, photorealistic visualization is just one of the types of architectural visualizations. What you need to know is standardized, industry standard visualization, so-called plan drawings, and some conventional architectural visualization styles. But using computers, that's the point. This is computer graphics, digital design class. So by using computers, how to maximize the effectiveness, the meaning of your visualizations. How about this kind of visualization? This is very typical line drawing, but looking very architectural. All vertical lines are perpendicular to the horizontal line, okay? That's architectural, okay? Exactly same to the human eye level. but extended line stroke, looking designer's style representation. How about this one? This elevation section has, take a look, picture composed, real picture background, and some diagrams representing people, okay? And some mechanisms explained in this section view. It's another type of effective visualization, even in this kind of line stroke. How about this one? This interior view design is looking not that unique, just looking typical. But my point here is, take a look, entire vertical lines are orthogonal, 90 degree, and very spacious, which means broad angle, okay? The field of view for this camera is very wide angle, okay? Ultra wide angle. So thanks to ultra wide angle control, what you have learned in 3D Max camera, you can make this kind of line drawing, line stroke scenes, even in SketchUp, in order to maximize your interior features, geometries are looking designer's view, okay? That's my point. How about this one? Some shade plus added, okay? Also, humans also looking architectural, typical representation and looking very effective. How about this one? The top view, even elevation view, any type of view can be made by this kind of line stroke perspective with shadow casting, okay? Looking designer's standpoint, architectural visualizations. How about this one? Some hand drawing like structure, and take a look, the roof structure, ceiling structure. The ceiling structure, what if you need to draw this one by hand? This one going to take lots of hours, but composition with other tools in 2D graphics tools like Photoshop, you can make this kind of visualization appended on top of this hand drawing or some hand drawing looking computer drawings. This is 3D render. You don't need to render this kind of render all the time, okay? You need to try to find out the most effective visualizations, in your design representation. That's my point, okay? You don't need to make this kind of photorealistic render all the time. Sometimes this kind of line stroke, line drawing is much effective with shade, some type of shadow casting, some color fills, and some additional graphics, visualization ideas. That's exactly what you need to know, okay? Okay, let's get back to the course material. So what you need to do is, for learning design computing, digital design and visualization, all the same reason, refer to more architectural design. But there is a condition, good references, okay? Good reference, that's what you need, okay? So let's take a look, some series of examples. Some professional architects, professional magazine named Details, BOB, Architecture and Competition, or some design ideas book. I brought some examples, okay? They are mostly real world project, real actual projects already implemented like this. But we need to take a look their design representations. Very typical representations, but in this case, this is bus station, okay? Public transit space, public space. But it's not easy to figure out the overall shape of this building. But let's take a look this one, cross-section A and cross-section B. So now you can easily figure out the structure of this one thanks to this site plan, section A, section B, okay? Some type of organic shaped roof structure for the bus station. But anyway, it's looking very, eventually it's very unique structure like this way. How about this one? The name of this one is Forest of Hope. Very conceptual. It's not easy to figure out. When you see this picture, okay, we can figure out there is something overhang or some structure above, but it's not easy to find out the height of this one. But let's take a look at this section. There are people. So the height of people, and we can roughly measure the height of this structure above. Thanks to this site plan, this one green colored. Why? This is forest, okay? And actually it's green color. So even in this line stroke typical floor plan, it has green colored, okay? Because the metaphor of this structure is forest, trees. And also another view of the section elevation, we can measure the height and the massive structure over there. And how about this project? As you see, this is one type of public structure, public space, public place. Apart from the function of this building or this building structure, let's take a look the surface structure of this one. Can you imagine how to model the surface of this one? You can make the line drawings, geometric shape, and copy them in order to make this kind of surface structure. Or you can use some type of render visualization technique using cutout, map in mental way, something else. Next time in the lab exercise, you're going to learn how to make this kind of geometry and visualization. But anyway, I'm not talking about the building structure for this example. The surface design and the pattern structure, how to model and render, how to visualize this one in an effective way. Think about it, okay? Another case, another example. This is Asian tile. In Korean, it's giwa structure, okay? But usually this one covered entire ceiling structure, almost 100%. But take a look. This one at this time used for building facade system. And also it doesn't cover 100%. Half of them are translucent because of its pattern style. So thanks to this pattern, we can see inside and outside and looking very unique structure. It's installed by using this kind of metal strings, okay? So how to geometrically model or visualize this kind of facade system, building layout system? That's another question. How about this one? This is not realized so far. It's an idea. Take a look. It's a good example of biomimicry. In nature, there are several similar structures you can find out from the bubbles or some honeycomb, Bernoulli principle, and stone plated street, something like that. And this stadium structure on this elevation view, you can find out this kind of some type of organic shape. So how you model this one in 3D Max, Rhino, SketchUp? Hopefully you can imagine the approach of geometric modeling for this one and visualization, something like this, and so on. So you need to take a look, a lot of good references. That's my point. This sculpture is for London Olympic Games. This one actually physically installed in London. So concept diagram is here, some line stroke and its formation to 3D. At the end, this structure made in this form like this way. So how to make this one? How to print this one? Think about it. So you need to line by line geometric modeled, and it's supposed to be having its own thickness, radius, and so on. The structure, form, shape. You need a plan for geometric shape, making plan, and visualization plan, and so on. How about this one? Next time, one of your geometric modeling and visualization subject is something similar to this one. Okay, the interior shape of this one. This is one of the typical organic shaped interior surface example. Take a look. It's beautifully controlled. Some vertical objects extruded from the wall structure, but it still has some shelving or some displaying purposed functions like this. Building exterior, there was an existing old building, and because of this building, the front, I'm not sure it's front or backside. Anyway, this curtain wall system exactly following the line of this structure and the curvy shape, organic shape of this roof structure. This is Enzo Ferrari Museum at Italy. Anyway, interior shape, how to model, how to visualize ceiling structure and the roof structure, curtain wall structure. Bring your ideas and realize it by using some specific techniques. That's the topic you need to find out from these references. How about this one? Some architectural roof structure. On the top view, take a look. There is a swimming pool and this structure for the patternized roof structure, but it's not a roof, it's not a dome structure. Anyway, you can find out this structure as a real picture like this. What if you have to model this one using 3D Max or some other tools? That's not easy, but you need to figure out how to make it, okay? How to realize